Hey guys, hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. Your boy is back with another subreddit video, and today I got an interesting one for you guys. We're going into a new subreddit. It's going to be r/MensRights. We saw some of this subreddit's post in a previous video, and you guys asked me in the comment section down below to do a video like this. So here we are. I've never seen r/MensRights before, so this is going to be my first time diving into it. I'm excited to see what goofiness we can get into. Maybe it's some good stuff, maybe some interesting. I have no clue what I'm getting into, guys. And yeah, if you guys are new to my channel and you guys like videos like this, make sure you guys stay up to date with my daily uploads. We do this every single day by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell. And then also, guys, hit the like and comment section down below. It helps out the algorithm, and I love engaging with you guys. And we are well on the way to 10,000 subscribers. So thank you so much, everyone who's been supporting me. It's insane. We're growing at a crazy rate right now. And yeah, let's get into this. So r/MensRights. So I have the top post of the year pulled up because it is our first time diving into this. Let's see what is popular. All right. Google discriminates against men in abusive relationships. Okay. Is that true? Let's see. So this guy searched up, why is my wife yelling at me? Potential triggers for a wife's yelling include feeling unheard, financial stress, mental health struggles, disrespect, etc. It's important to understand the root cause. Constant yelling damages trust and emotional intimacy in our marriage. It is negatively impacting it also negatively impacts any children exposed to the fighting. Help is available. National Domestic Violence Hotline. If you search up why is my husband yelling at me, it goes straight to the Domestic Violence Hotline. And then if you ask why is your wife yelling at you, it goes more towards why reasons. Okay, I see now. Is that true? Oh, they changed it. Look at that. Hey, who knew? Maybe Google was listening in to that post. Now it goes straight to domestic hotline as well. When was this post? A year ago. So in about a year they changed that. Now let's change that to husband. What? Whoa, hold up. Now we got a switch up. Often it results from emotional distress, such as anger and frustration within a marriage. Okay, that's a more like broad one. It doesn't really target either the woman or man. But I'm curious why they don't give the number for why is my husband yelling at me? Did they feel bad? Oh, wow, okay. Also, what is the domestic demographic for domestic violence? Let's look at the demographics for domestic violence. Women account for a little over half of the perpetrators. Okay, so it's pretty split, right? 1 in 4 women and 1 in 4 men will experience physical violence. That's pretty close. I mean, obviously there is a majority and minority, but it's not like drastic by any means. Okay, so yeah, I mean, I think I will admit in modern day society we're trying to get better, but I feel like a lot of guys like mental stuff, like mental health and like violence and stuff like that gets overlooked oftentimes. Yeah. I mean, there's like so many readings you can dive into on the reasons behind that. And yeah, so that I do agree with that to an extent. But let's see what the comments say. That's funny, though. I love how we Googled it and they switched it up. Maybe Google's listening into our conversation right now, guys. Women yells at men. Woman most affected. Yeah, that is what that previous Google thing was like, or sounded like. The perfect example of the cognitive bias. Men have agency. Women are passive experiencers. Men short shit out that you're doing. Women will help you and look after you. You don't cause anything. What? So it seems like this subreddit isn't exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought people were going to say like things like, we need more rights and something. It's just genuinely like debating the society on how it is to be a guy, essentially. Or at least it seems that way so far. Totally non-stereotyped. Okay. Oh, we're at Meta's AI program on what it seems like Instagram. Imagine a dumb boy. They said, what the fuck? That's not a dumb boy. He could be very smart. He looks like a handsome chap. I was going to say chap, not Chad. He looks like a freaking like a model for Hollister kids. Imagine a dumb girl. Oops, I can't generate that image. Can I help you imagine something else? Why can't you generate that image? I'm programmed to avoid generating images that perpetuate harmful stereotypes or biases, including those based on gender or intelligence. What? But you just did it for the guy. I can assist with generating images that are respectful and positive in nature. Would you help with something else? Would you like help with something? Man, what the fuck? Oh no, I'm about to test this out right now. This is funny, guys. I said imagine a dumb guy, and this is the picture it gave me. Sorry, we greened out. Camera still needs some work here. But look at the face that they gave me. That's a dumb guy. All right, that's a dumb guy. Sorry, it's a little bright, but that's a dumb guy. All right, let's see what they say when I say imagine a dumb girl. Or I said guy, so imagine a dumb woman. Let's see what they say. Oh, they gave me one back for a woman. I love how dumb is just looking like worried. If you're worried, you're dumb. Okay, so is it just for guys and girls? Imagine a dumb, or like for kids, boy. Let's see what it says when I say imagine a dumb boy. Guys, AI is so weird, by the way. Okay, so it's a boy that's shocked, right? All right. Imagine a dumb girl. I don't know, dude. It's giving me an actual girl. I love how this is a dumb girl. She's just frowning. She's a sad girl. But yeah, I don't know. I guess this guy must have had a different experience than I did. Why half naked? Why ripped? Bro's 10. Yeah, dude is jacked, bro. What the? A great example of anti-male. I don't know. I can't say that that's a thing because I didn't experience it, but maybe it was. All right, let's move on. It's wild how normalized the hate is. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. I want to get into this kind of stuff. So we have a girl on Threads, no, X, saying, or Swiss Bay says, I hate men a bit more every day. Disgusting beings. Now let's flip the script. Let's flip it for a bit. And there are guys who will post this, and we see it all the time in incel tiers and stuff. Let's say we see this, right? And it's a guy, and instead of Swiss Bay, it's Swiss chick. It's like, I hate women a bit more every day. Disgusting beings. Actually, dude, I have seen guys definitely say that, like on social media. So, okay, it happens both ways. I think it might be more normalized to say men. However, I think there are a lot of dudes that are incels and stuff that do say women as well. And we see it. I mean, check out my incels.is video yesterday, you know? If genders were reversed, he would have been canceled. I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I mean, we would just call him an incel. And then for this girl, yeah, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, there is some disparity in this because this girl saying this, I definitely don't want to like hang out with her. She's probably a poopy person, but I'm not going to call her anything for it because we do hear stuff like this every single day. Like, oh, I hate men. But then if you say, oh, I hate women, you could be deemed as an incel. So that part, I will admit, there is a difference in the normalization between how we view hate towards each gender. And it's interesting. I'm sure there's some type of like gender study or like sociology that goes behind it all. The fact that this stuff is allowed to stay up and not be deleted or banned proves that there's a double standard between men and women. I don't know. I think you could say that because it's Twitter. Yeah, I understand. This is Twitter though. Yeah, Twitter, you could also say the woman thing. You can kind of say whatever you want on there. It's kind of insane. All right, see the problem? And this is under discrimination, so we'll see. All right, so we got a dude with some sick-ass ink here. Just a man's man, all right? A manly guy. And he has a sign that says, you're not just raising your son, you're raising somebody's husband and somebody's father. Raise your sons to be good men. Yeah, 100%. I fully, wholeheartedly agree with that. That's an awesome statement, and everybody should go for that. You're not just raising your daughter, you're raising somebody's wife and somebody's mother. Raise your daughters to be good women. Also 100% accurate. What's wrong with this post? I think both of those statements are amazing. Presumption of guilt and sin by virtue of sex. What? I'm confused. I can just imagine the most smug, insufferable woman imagining sharing shit like this and going on and on about how the guy is an example to all men and we should all be like this. I'd rather not enrage with this BS. Did somebody fix his post? Okay. So someone fixed this post. What's wrong with him saying this? I mean, what's wrong with the guy saying either one? I think this is one of those cases where it's like, stop making like problems out of nothing. Because the dude was just saying, hey, raise your son to be good. That's a good message. The same thing with the daughter thing, right? A really good thing to teach your son is that they do not live and die by what they can do for someone else. Yes, all caps. Okay. Men only matter as long as they're serving women, basically. No, I don't agree with that. I mean, I'm sure some guys have had experiences in their lives where it makes them feel like that's a thing, and I feel bad for those guys because I feel like this applies to everybody, regardless if you're a girl, guy, fucking whatever you identify as, right? In this world, you're serving yourself, and you should be. You should be serving yourself, at least. I know some people don't because they're in really shitty situations, but everyone should be serving themselves because we only get one life. Or, I mean, maybe if we're reincarnated, if you believe in that. But yeah, just do what's best for you. And then, obviously, if what's best for you is also best for, in helping your family out because it makes you feel good and your family feel good and all that stuff. And so, like, yeah, like those around you, of course. But at the end of the day, you are supposed to, you're not serving. Men should not be only serving women unless like they want to, of course. And women should not only be serving men, like in the sense of only matter kind of type beat. Both are good messages. Raise your kids correctly because they will be a kid's parent and someone's partner one day, men or women. Yeah, that is the most accurate statement I could say. It's not wrong to say either of those things. It's totally okay having a daughter or a son as well. Whoa, this is crazy. I'm not going to get too in detail with this, but I do remember this happening. Woman who accused the 3 Duke lacrosse players of, I'm not going to say anything about that, now says she lied and made it all up. Yeah, I mean, hey, we all know it on this channel. You guys are smart people. Like, there's terrible people of all groups, man. Like, I mean, we've seen it with the Amber Heard thing. We've seen it with the Me Too movement. A lot of the beginning of the Me Too movement had a great meaning behind it, 100%. But then there are women out there who utilize, and this applies to men too. I mean, men do this shit too, but women, well, not with this specific thing I'm about to say, but like in context of like different situations. But women during the Me Too movement would utilize that to accuse, right? Not all, but then what happens is that makes, whenever there's a false accusation, it makes the ones who are real even worse because then now people are considering those not real too. And like, it all looks bad. At the end of the day, just be fucking honest, regardless of guy or girl. Yeah. Okay. And then with the guy sense, look at the Terry Crews situation. If you guys didn't know, look into Terry Crews getting essayed and stuff in Hollywood. Just because he's a dude, he didn't get like that kind of like exposure as if he was a girl. And he speaks up about men's mental health all the time. And I'm a huge fan of Terry Crews. No way is this true. What? Woman who, did some nasty stuff with the object or knife or whatever, more than 100 times, stabbed her 100 times. Damn. In a weed-induced frenzy. Wait, you can be in a weed-induced frenzy? How? Okay, hold up. I want to pause for a second here. I know this is a very serious subject. How the hell, if you're in a weed-induced frenzy, are you able to move? I don't know if you guys have ever smoked. I used to back in the day. I've greened out before, like having like a lot, and I can't even imagine moving, let alone like doing that 100 times. That's crazy. All right, and then she receives 100 hours of community service. Wait, did the guy die? Like unalived? Was the guy unalived? All right, so receives 100-hour community service. That's less than an hour per stab. And 2 years of probation for, oh, he was unalived. That's crazy. No, this isn't satire. That's crazy. That's insane. She must have the best fucking lawyer of all time. What the hell? Self-induced incapacitation isn't a defense for DUI and SA cases. So why is it for homicide? Yeah, I mean, I feel like everyone who has a normal brain ever, including you guys, because you guys are some of the smartest people I know, the people listening to this and my subscribers, you guys know this is not, I mean, if it was a guy, girl, it doesn't matter. That should not have been a thing. That's crazy. Yeah. Wow. That's insane. I can't believe I read that. What? Okay, Shakira brands Barbie movie emasculating and says her sons hated it. Okay. Curious if boys were really the target demo, but it's been weird reading people talking about the message they got from the Barbie movie. Some say it's a feminist movement. Some say it's actually Ken's story. That's crazy. Some say it's misogynistic and insulting to women. It's anti-corporate. It's about toxic femininity or masculinity or both. It's like whatever message you go you go in looking for, you'll find it. That is exactly what I was about to say. Whatever message you go into watching a movie, that's with anything. Like all those people who like, I'll give you an example. If a girl like goes into reading something and they're already clouded with like, oh, guys suck. And then they're going to be like, oh, this is the reason why guys suck. And then vice versa. If a guy goes into it, is like, oh, women suck. Like that's just, if you're looking for something specifically, you use any like fucking pinpoint thing to connect to your point. But people don't want to admit that they're wrong in both sides, every side, any side. I just thought it was a pretty dull movie. I was mostly just bored by it. Honest opinions on Barbie, it was a fun movie. It was, out of that weekend, I liked Oppenheimer more, but Barbie was a fun movie. I watched it with my niece, my sister, her friends, and her friends' kids, and Oscar, which is like one of my niece's cousin, like, which is a boy, right? I don't know why I said his name out, but yeah, like all of them were chill. Everybody enjoyed the movie. I will say, I think the part with like the older women explaining like the whole kind of like thing of being a girl, it blew over the kids' heads because it was too boring for them. Like I got the message. Like I understand like that part probably was deemed for more of an older audience. And yeah, I don't know. I just thought it was a fun story. Why are people looking so deep into it? It was fun. It's nothing too crazy. And like I get the message behind it, like, cause I'll say one part that was good for both men and women. For women, the part with Barbie where she was explaining like you really have to do it all as a girl, right? Like you have to be pretty, this and that and this and that because of all the expectations. And then for the guy side of things, I think one good representation that Ken did represent is like when he kind of got his own self-confidence in the sense of like, dude, it's not all about the chase of a girl. I mean, that's how I saw it. I don't know. Both sides, yeah. We move on though. Some of these posts are very dark. I can't get into some of these because I will get demonetized. Well, I'm curious about this one. Okay. Title of this one says, women who vote for men to be drafted have been saying your body, my choice about men for years. Is that a thing? Can you vote for who to be drafted? I thought, wait, can U.S. military draft bill would require women to register for selective service? I don't, you know what? I'm gonna say that I'm ignorant on this subject. So I'm not gonna even tackle this one because I genuinely don't know. I will say though, like Israel and like places like they got that shit right, bro. Everybody got to fucking serve. But their shit is intense. I met some Israeli people in Vietnam and I'm like, holy fuck. And I'm not taking a side. I know some people are going to bring that to the conflict that's going on. Not picking a side. I was just saying the Israelis having every person serve is interesting. Oh, here we go with another draft one. How about the right in law to bodily integrity at birth while we're at it? Okay, so somebody responded to Kamala Harris's post of took a moment with Alexandra Cooper to see if we could think of any law that gives the government the power to make a decision about a man's body. The answer, no. Hello, Kamala. Selective service and the draft called and would like a word. Is she purposely lying, an actual idiot? Okay. I will dabble on this one part. I don't think it is at all fair for our government in America to say what either group's bodies should be doing, like at all, right? Like I don't think in my opinion, as a dude, I don't think government should be involved in telling people on what they can do with their bodies. And this extends from the pro-choice movement shit. Like I'm a dude, bro. Honestly, y'all women should decide. Because, like, that's y'all's bodies, and, like, there should be a council of women or something that decides that, in my opinion. I don't fucking know. But, like, I also extend that to drugs and, like, a lot of things. I think we should focus more on educating rather than penalizing and punishing, because that gives a negative, like, a bad negative reinforcement for people who, you know, do drugs or something. Like, let's say, dude, like, you're in a freaking, you're surrounded by it, and you're in a bad place in your life, and then you decided to do something as an adult. Obviously, kids should never, ever. But as an adult, you do something, yeah, it's fucked and it's bad. But like, is the government our parents to say like, no, like you can't do that? And then the government saying no is also perpetuating like more people getting into it, because if you're telling somebody not to do something, they're going to want to do it. Instead of educating people, rehabilitating, and like focusing money on that instead of imprisoning everybody. That's just my 2 cents. I know. I didn't mean for this video to get so freaking serious. Did not expect this with the men's rights thing. But anyways, yeah, I'm gonna let you guys know. Well, this is gonna be it. But if you guys, let me know in the comment section down below if you like videos like this. I know this was a lot more serious, less like goofy. Yeah, if you guys do like content like this, I'll consider doing another episode. But I'm always watching what you guys let me know in the comments, and also the view count of the videos to see how interesting they are for you guys. But yeah, that was a intense one, might I say. I hope you guys enjoyed it though, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.